Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 5 of the Geek Node podcast. I am, as always, your host, Pikey ZA, and with me today we have Desolation Morris, who's decided to change his name just to confuse everyone.
Yep, as usual.
Good.
Hi.
There we go, well done. And we are joined by Richard from Dark Carnival, our good friends from Dark Carnival, who've got a lot going on at the moment. Richard, if you wouldn't mind just take a couple of seconds and give us a rundown of who you guys are, what you guys do for all our listeners.
Well, as mentioned, my name is Richard. I'm one of the owners of the Dark Carnival. We're an online geek store, geek and pop culture store. We specialize in all things geeky. We source products from all over the world and bring them through to you in South Africa. We are also the proud owners and coordinators of Geek Fest.
Yes,
Discussing that as well.
Geek Fest, yeah. We've been hearing quite a bit about that lately.
Oh yeah? No,
Yeah, it's like people are mentioning it and stuff, so I think it's really going to take off, actually.
Oh, I hope so.
Usually nothing really gets paid attention to in South Africa unless it's like really huge, but
Yeah.
I think there's a positive effect on, like, somewhere. I don't know what you guys are doing to advertise, but it's definitely out there. I've heard it mentioned a few times.
Yeah. Thanks. It's good to hear. It means a lot to us.
Awesome.
Are there any plans for a Cape Town one? Just off the bat, me being stuck down here in Cape Town, I like to check up.
It is something that is there. We've had a huge amount of requests for it. Our main focus is just to get Joburg up to where we want it to be, and then we will certainly look at taking it nationwide if the opportunity arises.
All right,
Absolutely,
now here's a bit of a useless question, though. Have you looked at bringing it to Bloemfontein?
Actually, yes, we have considered it.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you completely whacked in the head or not? Because nothing happens here. Hey, dude, nothing happens.
Well, I'd say,
Well, that's why we got to bring Geek Fest there. At least something will be
there
happening.
we go.
You really got it. Because we had this thing that happened here, like yearly. It was this. What did they call it? It was like a little game tournament where they play FIFA. Oh, Game Edge. They had this. That's pretty much the only geek thing we had here happening. And then there was a bunch of, like, how should I say, under the table tinkering with the prize money. And,
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it never happened again this year. So
were you involved in that?
No, actually, I just heard the rumors and saw the stories and everything. But what actually happened was they were giving away a Mini Cooper as a first prize, and then everyone competed and played FIFA and stuff, and a guy won. And it's about 2 years later, and he still hasn't gotten his car. So,
Man,
yeah, it's a bit of a false advertising, swindly type effect there. So that didn't really help for our rep here in Bloom, eh? So,
Dude, there's not much that can help the Bloemfontein.
yeah, no,
rep.
we're looking at a bit of a restoration for our honor. So yeah, that's why I'm asking about Bloom, eh?
It's going to take a while, man. You're going to have to start doing a lot of
Yeah.
events, and
Yep.
yeah, it'll be good. But no, yeah, if it does take off in Joburg, it'll be it'd be very interesting to see things in Cape Town, man. It would be.
Yeah, I'll probably just end up going to the Cape Town one.
Isn't that a long way for you to go?
It is a lot longer and further away, but I like Cape Town a hell of a lot more than I like Joburg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we could just explain what's Geek Fest. I mean, this year.
Oh, I think we've lost Richard.
Yeah, I think.
Had fantastic growth out of it. The first year, 3,000 people.
Oh, sorry, Richard. I think we're losing you there. You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, we lost a bit there.
Oh, all right. So let me try that again.
No worries.
With regards to Geek Fest, we've been doing it now. This was our 3rd year, and we've seen quite a lot of growth from year on year. I mean, we had 2,500 the first year, 3,500 last year, and then just over 5,000 people went through our doors this year.
Nice.
Now, in order for us to move this event, this model down to somewhere else in the country, it's literally starting from scratch again. So what we would look at doing is getting the product working, the business model working up here, and know that it's streamlined, and then we will take that streamlined model straight down to Cape Town, and
Absolutely.
then we hit the ground running.
That's fine. Yeah. I think I speak for everyone in Cape Town when I say that we're quite happy for Joburg to be the test subjects And so we get the nice completed product without having to go through any of the any growth pains down here, because we're a bunch of horrible people.
Yeah, we don't like beta testing. Anything useful at all, any type of useful contribution, no, that's not fun.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
I'll be stoked to get it down there. So okay, cool. There'll be something for me to keep an eye on then. So hopefully,
definitely something to look.
Oh yeah, it'll be great. When is that happening?
Which the Joburg one?
The Joburg one, yes.
Yeah, the Joburg one.
So it's once a year. So you've had it this year already.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we're looking to move it a little bit early in the year. Probably in May. We haven't secured it. Not going to release the date just yet.
100%.
But we're looking at May.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay, so if I can get up to Joburg for May, I think I definitely have to be making a turn there.
Yeah, definitely make that a hard trip.
Absolutely. Well, you see, it's one of those nice things where I'll find a business reason to be in Johannesburg at the time. Say, oh, what a happy coincidence! So happened to.
Actually, I am in Joburg in May. I'm there on the 13th, like the whole weekend of the 13th. So that'll be awesome if we can do it around that time. Plan your entire Geek Fest around me.
There may have to be some adjustments on your part.
Yeah, right. You might have to meet them halfway there, I'm afraid.
I don't think we will talk about that then.
Okay, cool. All right, so May next year. That'll be a good.
I'm open to just as a headline, we're looking at doing it as a 2-day event next year.
Okay, lucky.
2-day event.
That'll be very cool. Yeah. And so what else? Anything else you guys have been up to at the moment over at Dark Carnival?
Well, we've just rebranded the website, which is going live tomorrow. Nice. We've updated the look and feel and the whole interaction with the website and our products and services. We've got a couple new features on there, a couple of new features that will be coming through in the new year as well, just in a couple of stages, and we'll take it from there. So we'll see what the feedback is like for the new site.
Absolutely.
And then we see what can happen. Hopefully we do some nice sales for Christmas.
Yes, that's always a nice thing too. I think personally, like, to have geek shops in South Africa, I think is such a nice thing that we've finally kind of reached that stage. I know that you've been around for a good few years, and there's various online shops that sell a variety of geeky products, but we've just you see all this stuff overseas. Yeah, and it's mind blowing how much that they have access to that we don't. So Christmas geeky shopping list. I'll be hitting your site tomorrow quite hard with my shopping basket in hand, and everyone in my family. I think I'll get my mother a Jar Jar Binks mask. Wait, do you sell those?
Jar Jar Binks mask. Why the hell would you put that on your mother?
Because I hate her.
All right.
I don't really.
All right, moving on.
Sorry. Disclaimer. I don't hate her in the slightest. She's a lovely lady.
Right, because she's probably going to listen to this. Like, if we ever do get famous, people are going to have, like, where did they start? And then they're going to show this on the special features disc, and then you're going to be sitting there, I hate my mom. She's going to be like,
I'm like an angsty teenager who refuses to tidy his bedroom. Just like, no. No, I wouldn't buy. I think I'd buy a Jar Jar Binks mask mainly just to hang it up in my garden and hit it with a baseball bat every now and then.
Well, just weird when you go to Comic-Con. People will
they'd stab me.
Well,
you'll either be loved or hated. There's no in between.
No, exactly. Well, I don't know anyone who loves Jar Jar Binks. Even my 8-year-old son finds him incredibly annoying.
My wife likes him quite a bit. I found this after I married her. Disclaimer.
I was about to say, if you found that out before you got married, then may not have been a wedding.
I would not be married today. That's
absolutely.
But yeah, we had counselling. We worked through it. So we're going through therapy for that fact. So yeah.
Okay.
So the proactive approach.
So Richard, you guys looking to stock action figures, T-shirts, the odd geeky thingy, like maybe the One Ring, etc., Darth Vader masks, games, stuff like that?
Yeah, not so much the games as in video games, but more board games. We're going to be looking at that. With regards to clothing, we do stock a couple of things. However, because with the imports and the dollar rate at the moment, it kind of kills us. Yeah. So, in order for us to provide a decent product to you at a decent price, I mean,
you'd have to get a deal. You'd have to get a deal on it as well. Because just relatedly on the clothing topic, we've been seeing a lot of these, this Assassin's Creed clothing merchandise floating about, and like the N7 Mass Effect clothing, and they're so damn expensive if you want to import them. The import tax alone like whacks you
40%.
Yeah. So we would literally, we don't know what we would do with ourselves if a shop started selling that stuff. We'd be running around in our gardens.
I might have
Assassin's Creed movie.
No,
I might have one of the Assassin's Creed tops.
What you have?
I actually have inroads with regards to those Assassin's Creed jackets. It's something that we are busy with. But with regards to things like the N7 merchandise, that's all supplied through BioWare, and BioWare don't distribute. All they do is sell.
You buy it straight from them, or not at all?
Yeah, or not at all. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've got one of the Assassin's Creed hoodies, and it's lovely, and I really like it. But it cost me a bloody arm and a leg.
Yeah.
It costs you an arm and a leg. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. But let's go. Actually, funny you should mention Assassin's Creed, because just very, very randomly, Assassin's Creed movie.
Oh, yes. Michael Fassbender. Yeah, he's actually producing and starring in an Assassin's Creed movie.
Fassbender was Magneto, right?
Yes, he was young Magneto.
Which X-Men movie was?
In the more recent ones.
The more recent one. I only know him as the guy from Prometheus, the android.
Yes.
David, I think.
Same guy. Same guy.
Apparently, he's going to be Desmond in Assassin's Creed. So I'm wondering if they're going to. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to do the double role thing to be Altair as well, or are they going to bring in someone unrelated? But I can't see them bringing in someone else. I don't know what you guys think.
I've got an issue with it. I think
it's quite cool.
I want it to be, but I
hope it is.
I have an issue because I like Michael Fassbender, but I absolutely detest Desmond.
Desmond was a bit of an idiot, eh?
When he died,
he was.
When he died in Assassin's Creed, it was like genuinely like a happy moment for me. I was just sat there smiling to myself, going, "Oh my god, I'm so happy! I don't have to put up with that whiny little bitch ever again."
Yeah,
it sounds like the death of Joffrey as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I think the most cheered death ever. I think
I loved Joffrey's manner of just being an arse.
Yeah,
he's like so good at it without even trying. You know that actor who portrays him? He can't even walk in the street. People are like fucking chucking bricks at him and stuff. So he has to go with like security detail.
But he's quitting acting, as far as I'm aware.
He quit.
He said, "Right, that's it. I'm done. I'm the most hated person on the planet. Can't get any worse."
There's actually a little girl in an old show called Little House on the Prairie. She looks just like Joffrey. Just go Google Little House on the Prairie, and then you'll see Joffrey as a girl starring in that show. I shit you not.
That is a terrifying thought. I remember Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah,
I don't remember that little girl. I don't know if I want to.
Go compare it. Go compare it.
No, I'm too scared to.
I'm looking at it now.
That's a horrible, horrible mental image.
Just Joffrey, Little House on the Prairie. That's it. There you go. But he quit acting because he's apparently the most hated human since Hitler. So, this poor guy,
that takes a lot of work.
He had to move to somewhere really far out just to be able to go grocery shopping.
Oh man! And when you think about it, it's like you're the most hated human on earth. Why? You're not for any good reason. You didn't do anything wrong.
No,
he acted. He pretended to do bad things.
He did his damn job, and he's hated for it. I mean, he was a good actor. I mean, he wasn't really a bad actor either. He was pretty good.
Let's be honest. If he was a bad actor, no one would have hated Joffrey half as much as they do.
Yeah, it's
he got the character right.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. It's like if when they gave him like the character sheet and said like this is what we want you to do, it just said be the most annoying little punk ass on the planet. Like he nailed it.
Yeah, he pulled it off.
Absolutely did.
He basically did what Macaulay Culkin did for us in Home Alone.
Yes.
Except he had acting ability.
Yes.
Oh, don't be dissing on Macaulay. Come on.
No, leave that little guy alone. He's
The guy's suffered enough.
He's got
Have
issues.
you seen him? Have you seen
issues.
him?
He looks like fucking lizard people or something, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, he
the
doesn't
fact
look...
that he's still alive surprises me.
I know. Well, yeah. It's a terrifying thing. If you see a picture of what he looks like now, you just kind of look at him and just go, why? You want to give him a blanket and a hug. And just let him lie down for a bit, and just like it's gonna be okay. Yeah, a little bit, just something, just anything.
Dude? You know what I want to see, guys? I want to see a new Home Alone movie. This time with Macaulay Culkin as one of the robbers. That's what I want.
Just so that you can watch him get the shit
he
kicked out of
looks
him
the
by a
part.
child. He does actually. He looks, but he doesn't look like just a normal home invader. Like he looks like he's gonna like come into your house and snatch your people up and touch them inappropriately.
He looks like someone Dexter would be after.
Sit there playing with his bunny while he's harassing.
Oh, dude, he really would.
He's like that guy that locked
horrifying.
up next to Hannibal, like multiple MiGs sitting there, you know, with Hannibal just sitting next to him, like, dude.
Isn't that the dude who didn't he like throw jizz around the place?
Yeah, he threw semen at people. So I can see Macaulay doing that. Actually, I don't know.
As you Macaulay. There you go. You heard it here first. Macaulay Culkin likes to throw semen at people. Fact.
Yes. Yes.
It's completely unsubstantiated, but I'm going to take it as a fact anyway.
Yes,
okay, well, look, we have done so well at keeping.
Just put that on Wikipedia, and it will be believed.
It will be fact.
Almost instant. It'll be great. Okay, right. Click. Let me just log in here. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I was going to say we've done very well. So it's only taken us 15 minutes to get to Macaulay Culkin throwing jizz. Well done, us.
But it's kind of still on topic because at least he was with his tongue.
Well, true. The Geek Node podcast, pushing the boundaries of professionalism ever downwards. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay,
wait,
right.
Journalists? Anyway. Are we journalists?
No, I'm not a journalist. No.
Are you getting paid for this?
No.
Me
I'm just a guy.
Okay,
I'm just a guy who talks a lot. We
have
to go and have a chat.
Besto must fall. # until we get paid. he's like going to listen to this tomorrow, and he's just going to be shitting bricks, and then I'm going to get that little Facebook message like, dude, you can't say that on air.
Right.
Anyway,
let's move it back.
World of Warcraft movie. Have you guys seen the trailer?
I saw the trailer the other day.
Right. What are the first impressions?
The CGI looks amazing. Hopefully it's not just for the trailer. Hopefully it actually follows throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Me not being a Warcraft player, I'm taking it completely on face value. So it looks okay. It looks good.
Oh, all right. And Paki, what do you think?
Bro, it's fucking Ragnar Lothbrok. What's not to like?
Come on, how could that not be awesome?
When I saw that, I was just like, oh my god, I have to watch. I'm
going to watch that just for that guy.
Wait a second. Is Ragnar playing the orc?
No, he's the human guy.
He's the knight paladin-looking guy. He'll be something Uthar Lightbringer or something.
Yeah, and he still has that accent as well from Vikings.
Yeah, he's a badass actor.
I love him. I think he is.
He's actually going to have to tone down for that movie, hey? Because he's used to like some hectic shit on Vikings. Like, did you see that episode, The Eagle? The
Red Eagle.
Jesus
Christ. Yeah.
It's like
we're just going to pull your lungs out your back. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can't make a sound, otherwise you're going to hell, man. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's not ideal. No. Oh no, I'm excited for the movie. Like, I'm also not a World of Warcraft player. I've tried it. Didn't really enjoy it. It just felt like far too much like hard work.
It's really not much fun. It's really not much fun unless you play it on a large multiplayer scale. Single player will put you.
I don't know. It was just like it's just this grind. It's like you go and get a quest. It's like go and get me 10 of these. You're like, all right, cool. Go get 10 of those. I was like a Tauren hunter. Go and get me 10 of these skins. So I go and get 10 skins. And then it got to the point where it's like go and get me 200 of these skins. I was like, no. I don't want to. I'm going to go and do something else now.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
We have to recarpet the Warhol. You have to go get 200 skins, so that we don't see wooden floors. We
No,
want
that's
to walk
crazy.
on these skins. That's
Yeah, honestly, I could find much more impressive reasons to not play that game, such as playing Tiddlywinks or going and playing Monopoly or something like
Pretty
that.
much anything, yeah.
totally weird.
See, you can't say Monopoly. People get apparently in this podcast get angry about Monopoly because I
Really?
brought it up a little while ago, and who was it?
Who was that?
It was it Uber Tang who got upset with me because apparently Monopoly is like the worst game ever. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but-
I like Monopoly.
I grew up on Monopoly.
I know, bro. It's a
So
great
he actually
game.
got pissed off at you. I gotta go back and listen to that.
I can't. Yeah, I can't remember who. I think it was Uber Tang. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he was like, "No, this game's
just
terrible.
the
No,
sheer
no, I
idea
can't
of-
believe."
Just the sheer idea of him with his accent getting pissed off with anything it's like, I have to go listen to that. It's like, I have to hear that.
Yeah. Having said it though, I also do want to get the Fallout edition of Monopoly because.
Oh, yeah, that thing's crazy expensive. I see Look and Listen has it.
Oh, do they? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
know
I
where
saw
I'm
I saw a hard copy of it the other day, like, in the flesh. I even picked it up and checked the price and went, oh, and then put it down again.
If
I'm going to
only
have a
we
look
knew
at that.
someone.
We can source that too.
I was about to say, I was like,
Yeah,
if
that would
only
be
we
awesome.
knew someone who was involved in some kind of a shop that maybe sold board games.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
Indeed.
happen to know a couple of people like
You've
that.
know one or two. Excellent
Yeah.
news. Yeah, no, I think that would definitely, if you can get your hands on that, I mean, that's going to be a hot seller. Absolutely,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
box
yeah,
is beautiful. The artwork looks beautiful. It's Monopoly and it's Fallout. What's not to like?
Yeah.
Unless you're Uber Tang and you don't know what a
Oh,
good game is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel bad if it turns out it wasn't him. So if it was someone else, then I'll just I'll edit in a different person's name depending on who
Yeah,
it was.
just insert name. Yeah,
I'll find
and then
it.
you just bleep out that section and then you voice
Absolutely.
over.
Yeah, it'll work. We can
Yeah,
make it.
it'll
we can definitely
work.
make it work.
It'll work,
We can
yeah,
definitely make it work.
All right,
Yeah,
what else
so-
movie related? Since we're on the damn movie subject, let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, there's a Han Solo prequel Star Wars film coming in 2018 by producer and writer Lawrence Kasdan. Have you guys heard of this? Or
No, I haven't
am
heard
I
this
the
at
only one who
all.
hasn't heard of this?
I've not heard of it in the
I've never
slightest.
heard
No.
of it.
Nope.
Apparently, it's going to follow the Han Solo early years, like before he was like the pirate smuggler dude we all know. And
More
I
of a
actually,
backstory.
yeah, I actually don't know how they're going to do this. If it's going to be like all CGI or what are they going to do? Because Harrison Ford looks, he's a little old. I don't know if you guys saw him lately, but he's a little old. So.
Tiny bit long in the tooth to be playing a young Han Solo. Yeah, It's
Yeah,
not really gonna
especially
work.
if he's going to start
Yeah.
out in his teens and go onwards from there. So I'm wondering how they're going to implement that. I don't know if you guys got anything to contribute.
I don't know if how much I like that idea.
I don't like him
I've
that
gotta
much in
be
the first place to go see a
No,
movie.
I like the character, but I like the fact that you don't really know much about his past apart from the
Yeah, they've-
fact that
they've
he completed the
mystified-
Kessel Run in 18 parsecs, despite the fact that
Yeah.
parsec is a measurement of distance and not time. But
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
drives me nuts that every single time. But like, I like the fact that he has like a bit of mystery about him. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like,
that he's a smuggler, but like you don't really know that much. I just
Because at the moment there's all kind of speculations, like maybe he was a stormtrooper back in the day, or like maybe he was always a smuggler, like maybe from Tatooine or something. No one really knows, and I think that's part of the fun of Han Solo. You're kind of speculating, who is this guy? How did he get here? And I'm hoping the new movie doesn't ruin that for everyone.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think with them having J.J. Abrams as the director, him being a massive Star Wars geek, he will get it right. I've got full faith in that.
I'm sure we're going to have some lens flare, though.
oh, so much lens flare.
Yeah, lens flare.
It'll be good. At least it's not Michael Bay running around everything just base explosioning all over
You
the
know what?
place.
If that were the case, I would actually send a letter bomb to him.
100%. 100%. Like, here's a base explosion for you. Boom.
Yes.
Just don't mess up Star Wars, you son of a bitch. I'm excited for Star Wars. I am. I'm finding it hard to get into the hype. I don't know if it's just because, and I know it's horribly fashionable to hate on the prequel movies, but they were genuinely just dire, and I don't know if that's stunted my enthusiasm to a point. Because I'm like, I'm gonna go watch it, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we
relate to
know
that.
what can happen. So
Like, Yeah, I'm
Is it
so
going to happen
worried.
again? You know, that's the fear we're all sitting with.
And sadly, the one person, or there's a couple.
That for the second batch, episode 1, 2, and 3. Who were the directors?
I've got to be honest, I have absolutely no idea.
But who are the actors?
No, he was the director.
The director. It was like Nameland's Poopy Pants. I don't know what. It was like mostly George Lucas was like writing those things. And he was like, I saw the behind the scenes writing thing for episode 3. I have, sadly, one of the collector's edition things. So I have all these DVDs. I remember something about him just like sitting there with his little plaid shirt on his farm, and then he's like, yeah, this, Hayden Christensen's Anakin is such a complex character. So I put a lot of work into his dialogue. And then right after that, they cut to where he's explaining sand to Padme. So
much thought and work.
I think the badness of the movies have a lot to do with that George Lucas used to have it, but then he kind of doesn't give a shit anymore, so he just kind of wrote it for the sake of writing it, and he didn't really give a shit if it's going to make a contribution or a difference or anything. He just kind of did it. And
well, if you had a couple of $1 billion sitting in your bank account, would you really care what the next movie comes out like?
No, probably not. I think he had the similar attitude there.
Yeah.
He was just I'm going to finish my story.
It.
I don't care what you guys think. I am releasing this. This is what I want, so deal with it.
Yeah.
And then we got the little gems that are 1, 2, and 3 Star Wars.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the less said about that shit, the better. And sadly, the one person who we could potentially have asked for spoilers passed away, which is quite a sad story. I don't know if you saw the Force for Daniel.
Force for Daniel, yeah, that's so,
I don't know if you saw anything about it, Richard. There was a guy with he basically had terminal cancer, and he'd been diagnosed that he was going to pass away around Christmas time. And he was going to die before the release of the movies, and we're talking like a Star Wars super fan, like the kind of guy that it's not that he has like a stormtrooper helmet on a shelf somewhere. It's that he sleeps in full stormtrooper armor, kind of, like the hardcore of the hardcore.
Yeah, like really.
And so apparently, they went, J.J. Abrams and their whole team, they went around there, set up a whole thing at his house and gave him a private screening of the movie. And then he passed away on Tuesday?
Tuesday morning.
I did hear about that. I did hear about that. Yeah, that was a very cool gesture.
That's a really, really, really nice, quite heartwarming. Like, there's a bit of good publicity in it for them by doing that, but but they didn't have to. I mean, it's fucking Star Wars. You don't really need to worry about publicity around Star Wars.
I like the fact that all of them pitched in for it. I mean, Harrison Ford was there, Carrie Fisher was there, Mark Hamill was there. All of them were there in person, and he got to meet all of them. So,
whoa, hang on. Mark Hamill was there.
Yeah, he was.
Was Mark Hamill there?
As far as I know, he was.
Okay, we had this. The discussion last week, I believe, about whether or not what's happening with Luke Skywalker, and is he or is he not in it?
Abrams went and confirmed it in an interview this week sometime that
did he?
Skywalker is in the movie, but the question is not where is he, the question is who is he? And that's all he's giving us.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, and he's not Kylo Ren, definitely not Kylo Ren. He's not the Chrome Stormtrooper. So I can only ascertain that we have not seen him yet. So yeah, we're gonna all be sitting in there again on release day, either very excited or very disappointed.
It'll be interesting to see what they've done. Okay, well that ruins my theory about where he was going to be. That makes me sad. My theory was, if I remember correctly, from some of the novels that were based after the events of the original trilogy, like in the times of Admiral Thrawn and the rest of them. He was out on the Outer Rim somewhere, investigating something, and there's I think it was something about an alien race that could all use the Force.
Yeah,
like they were just inherent in it.
Wasn't that the storyline with the Force crystal or something like that as well?
I can't remember it all that well. Unfortunately, it was a hell of a long time ago. I read it, and I thought maybe maybe they're going to use that. And I remember it being an excellent story arc, so I was quite excited. But okay. At least we know he's in it. There you go. Yeah. Yay, Mark Hamill confirmed.
Right. Yeah. What's what's next there on your side there, Mikey, for on your list? There?
Well, for me, I've got some interesting things coming up. So next Friday, I'm off to MWeb for the launch of Star Wars Battlefront.
I'm looking forward to that game.
I'm in two minds.
Mm?
I'm in two minds. I'm a massive Battlefield fan, but I got burnt with Battlefield 4, and it's the same studio. And I'm not saying a bad word against it, and I'm not saying a bad word against the devs, but I just have my concerns. Like Battlefront's it was a great series of games, and I used to love playing the originals. I just hope that they've done it well. From everything I've heard, the beta went over very well. I didn't bother participating in the beta. I will switch between saying beta and beta quite often due to the fact that I've got a whole bunch of American friends who constantly rag on me going, "Oh, what's this beta?" No. So yeah, I've just for my sanity, I've started to say beta half the time just to even it out. So I didn't take place in it. I didn't play in it. I don't know if either of you guys did, but apparently it was good.
I didn't get a chance. At Rage, I think they had a profile, but I don't think that they had gameplay. I can't remember if they had samples that you could play. I don't remember seeing it. Yeah.
Okay, well, so on Friday I'll be giving it a shot, and I'll see how it is then, because that's going to be the launch title as well, and that's the thing. That's the important thing to remember. Like Battlefield 4, the beta was better than Battlefield 4 was on release. The beta ran better. So yeah, I'm holding off, and I'm going to have a look at the release version and see how it runs, and hopefully it is good. Hopefully it's a great game.
All right, hold on. Yeah. I'm getting confused again. Are we talking about Star Wars Battlefront or like Battlefield Modern Warfare?
Star Wars Battlefront, but it's made by DICE, so DICE is the same guys.
All right, so that's why we're switching.
4.
All right, I've got confused there. Sorry.
That's quite all right. I think I'll often switch between really really random things, but in this case they happen to be linked. Same studio. So they did some good work, and Battlefield 4 is now finally, after 2 years, in a workable, playable state. Not that I haven't installed anymore. But yeah, I just really hope it's good, because I hate seeing a bad game.
Yeah, it's so sad, because then there's a credit sequence and there's like 5,000 people who worked on this thing, and they're all proudly standing there on a little staff photo and stuff, and you're just like, oh damn, shame people.
I hate all of
really,
you.
Like really, if you just put in overtime, you could have had a better game. But no, you bastards wanted weekends and Christmas, didn't you?
Yeah, lazy. Thinking you want to go home and see your family. That's not what this is about. You stay in the office.
Finish the game. Sit your ass down. Yeah, there we go. All
so
right,
so that's the only thing I've really got going on at the moment, apart from playing the shit out of Fallout 4.
Yeah, I think that's the
my god,
right now. People are switching between StarCraft and Fallout 4, and I actually did an unboxing video for StarCraft on Tuesday. I think it's going to go live tomorrow morning. But I completely missed most of the things that were in the box, because most of the things that came with thing was apparently digital, goodies that you could download, aesthetic armor type transmog for Diablo 3 and etc and whatnot, and something for Hearthstone as well. But yeah, that's going to go live tomorrow. So yeah, I'm sure we're going to spam the shit out of that link again when it does go live. And then of course I got my Fallout 4, and I don't know about Pikey. I know you've been playing. Richard, have you been playing either of the two?
I haven't had the privilege yet. I was actually talking to Night Phoenix yesterday about it, so I'm hopefully be able to get my hands on it soon.
It's so worth it. If you're a fan of the Fallout series, you will not be disappointed.
I'm going to confess here, I've never played it. So
Heathen!
Yes. But
we don't like humans.
But that's saying better late than never.
Absolutely, 100%.
I think you might have to just go and check some videos on YouTube before you start out, since you don't have experience, because there's a lot of things they assume you know. Like how to use your flashlight, and how to sneak, and how to pick things up properly and move them around. Because that's not explained at all to you. Hey, you just have to know that. That's
to be honest, they did an awful job of explaining so many of the core game mechanics, and I don't understand why. So there's a thing where you build up your settlements, and it's almost like a mini game, like a tree. It's like a very basic management, kind of system that you're taking part in whenever you're not fighting.
Yeah.
And you've got to make sure they've got water and food and beds and all that kind of stuff, and people aren't getting attacked.
Yep.
Now you can create trade routes so that they can share resources.
They don't tell you can do that.
Well, I knew that I could do it, but never do they tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
So you just have to know to go up to a character, press E to select them while you're in the settlement interaction menu, and then press Q, which is a tiny... And it did show it on the screen, but I'd never looked there. I'd never looked right at the bottom, a little thing saying Q to create route. And then you hit that, and then you can create the routes. But I had no idea.
You know, I like how the tutorial for Fallout was just like, okay, go over there, climb on the roof, get power on.
Don't spoil it.
And
don't spoil
jump, and then jump off.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Richard hasn't played it yet.
Well, he's gonna have to know about it.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
All right,
no,
fine.
Let him enjoy the surprise.
All right, you find your power armor on the roof, and then you have to use it. But that's your tutorial right there. And
the tutorial is basically they throw you.
It's like
deep end.
It's like they dump you in the middle of the fucking ocean with an anchor around your neck, and that's basically the tutorial. Like the developer actually sat there and he thought, what is the hardest possible thing in the game? And that's what they did in the tutorial.
Very nice of them. So but at least it gives you a taste of what's to come.
Yeah, I'm sure I could figure it out.
Dude, I have not found a single enemy as tough as that bastard that I faced during the tutorial. Not a single anywhere.
Okay, stop it. You're going to spoil it. Actually, I got a message from a friend of mine today. She's just been playing, and she just started playing, and she got to that, and she sent me a message just like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" I can't say exactly what because she gave away what it is. Yeah, but no, dude, it's a magnificent addition to the franchise. Yeah. It really is.
It's actually once you get to the finer details of it, it's actually pretty much the same as New Vegas. It's just a little bit tweaked here and there. It's the same bare bones, fleshed out a little more than it was previously.
I just think it's beautiful. It's amazing. I just love it. I'll put it this way. I've been playing... I think I've put about 30 or so hours into it, maybe more. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I only just went to Diamond City. Going to Diamond City is the second mission.
Yeah, I went there. I went there briefly, and I got that little companion that is a reporter girl, and I sent her to one of my settlements. And then I decided, okay, listen, I'm going to go look for the castle now. And
the castle's the boss.
Yeah, I crossed
Nothing else matters.
Bloody wasteland just to get there. Get there completely unprepared. Don't know what's going to be thrown at me. Let's just
Milo Queen.
Yeah, let's just say I was not prepared for that. I had a laser rifle. All right, pretty good. Laser rifle, and then it didn't go so well, and I had to go back and get my power armor and go back again. And half an hour later, finally, the thing is dead. And then nothing was happening, so I actually had to go back to the Minutemen and from there get the quest. And he was like, we're going to have to get back Fort Freedom.
Oh, man.
Fort Independence.
And then my character is just like, I already did that.
Yeah, it's like that. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
And then he's like, what? You did that on your own? How did you do that? I was like, well, if I knew you bastards were going to come along the second time, I wouldn't have bothered, now would I?
Yeah, it's great. The quest lines are brilliant. The companions are really, really well done. Some of the dialogue, like there's one of the really nice features, and it's so small, but it just really helps with the immersion, is people will walk up to your companion and start having a conversation with him or her based upon on the way that they've been. So if they are kind of a paragon or whatever, but
now let me ask you
wrong system. But
how many of the companions have you actually found?
5.
Did you find?
I know 5 because I popped up a little Steam achievement going, ha, you got five companions.
So is the big super mutant guy one of your guys that you found?
No. Is it Marcus?
No. His name is
It's not Marcus.
His name is Strong, and he
Strong.
Like Strong, and he sounds very Russian, and
cool
and stuff. I don't know. I just randomly found him like at the top of a building in a cage, being held prisoner by other super mutants with this weird.
There's the random stuff that you come across in that game is so. I've got to be honest, Richard. I'm jealous because if I could go back and start playing it again, having not played it at all and experience it for the first time again, I'd be so happy. Like there's the most random things happen. I'm in the middle of one mission. I've got my companion with me, and then he just buggers off.
Yeah.
Like, he just goes. I cannot find him anywhere. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, he's gone. And then he just comes walking back around the corner wearing power armor.
Alrighty then.
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, you just decided on your own. You spotted some power. You're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to go grab that. Like, and then I had to tell him, oi, get out of that. I need it. You're just an NPC. Get out, and I'll take it.
They did mention that your power armor can get stolen, eh? So
yes, if you leave it, if you leave it lying around, raiders can get into it and use it. Yeah, because they've removed the in the old games you had to be trained to use power armor.
Yes, and it didn't
Whereas
have
in
no
this one they
fusion
don't.
core, didn't have no fusion core or anything. How long did it take you to figure out how to actually repair your armor and change its color and all that stuff?
I still haven't.
All right, because that was. I had to go watch a YouTube video.
I haven't been and done that yet. I know I need to. This is the problem that you're going to come up against, Richard. Is you will end up having to search online for how to do things because they just don't bother explaining it. A friend of mine, and a good friend of mine from Ireland, the infamous Scanner Barkley, actually said he tweeted me and he was just basically saying, "Look, why would you bother when you can just chuck out the game and you know that within 2 days there's going to be 50,000 different videos on how to do it, and all these walkthroughs on how to do this and how to do that." They just kind of they did half-arse it. It's not wrong there.
On that subject, there's already people releasing new texture packs for Fallout 4 on the PC.
I've got mods installed on mine already, bro.
Yeah, I mean they're already making mods for it. It's not even like a week out yet, and there's already mods and texture packs and what. So
all the EMB stuff. Yeah.
Pretty soon the new companions, new missions, and things are going to come out. And
I think it was about 24 hours before there was a nude patch.
I always want to see these guys who do these things, like these little patches.
I don't ever want to. Dude, someone.
Don't these guys have lives?
No, they don't.
I don't think so.
Like, if you're modeling the taking a model so that you can play as a naked woman in a game and
the
probably
nude
touch
patch,
yourself
that's out already.
That's what I'm saying. It was like 24 hours. Someone actually tweeted saying saying, "Oh, I wonder how long it'll be until the first naked mod comes out for Fallout 4." And someone was like, "Oh, dude, it's been out for like 2 days already.
It's out already.
Like it's been done." The modding community. You've got both aspects of it. You unfortunately got to deal with the people who make and people who use those mods. I don't know why you really need to see pixelated boobs bouncing around unless that's the only type of boob you ever see.
Which is the case for a lot of Fallout players.
Shut up, dude.
I think
Shut
it's
up. I'm a
Fallout
Fallout
in general.
That's quite alright.
Yeah, for gamers in general. Yeah, broad generalization.
I would like to claim to be the exception to that rule. I am a veritable magnet of amorous intent, and women love me and flock to me in droves. That's not true. But yeah, I'm still
on Tinder.
I'm sorry. Left. You look interesting, aka slutty. That's what Tinder is. It's just like, it's the stupidest shit in the world. I think it's the funniest thing ever. It's just basically just going, you look like you're going to put out. Cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Like, it's completely messed up. It's messed up. I love it. The modding community. So the other side of the modding community is the guys who are going to be releasing all of the texture packs and all of the extra immersion stuff. I'm really looking forward to the immersion stuff because Skyrim. All the immersion was incredible. I mean, I was running about 100 mods on my Skyrim installation towards the end, but to the point of having to eat, having to sleep, having to if it became nighttime and it was cold because you're in the freaking mountains, you'd have to camp and stay warm. You
couldn't just my character. He's like naked in a diaper, running through the fucking snow caps. Like not a single fuck is given.
He doesn't care.
Great sword fighting skeletons. It's like, yeah, man. As one does, no problem.
In a diaper, nice.
Yeah, well, that's the base outfit for the human.
Really. You gotta have a nice little.
That dookie they put around you. Just like, we can't have you naked. You can't this is not. What's that?
Wait, hang on. Weren't we just discussing how nude mods were bad?
No.
Oh, okay. I was. No. So, in your opinion, they're good.
You were, yes.
Okay, I was. All right. Yeah.
Right,
so Richard, how much? So you say you're looking to get hold of Fallout. What platform are you going to be playing it on?
Xbox One.
Xbox One. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
judge me.
No judgment. Look, I'm a proud member of the PC master race, but I am also a console peasant as well. So I'm kind of like I'm a really confused. I have both, and I enjoy both for different things. So no judgment here. Although I will say, enjoy that 30 frames per second.
All right.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad, man. Like, because Fallout 4 is running. I think I'm getting 120 something plus minus frames per second, and it's butter. It is smooth as butter. I haven't once dropped below 60 frames per second, and that was when I was getting attacked by like 10 super mutants in the middle of a city, and we were running around and shit's being thrown. I'm really impressed with how well it's running. But but then again, so I'm hoping that it's the same across the board. I heard some bad things, but I've not experienced any yet.
I think get ironed out as well.
I heard there's problems. I heard there's problems on console, but I haven't actually found any. Like this, all right. If you would like, let's say something's really far away and you have a long range scope on your sniper rifle, and you suddenly just like zoom in, then it'd be like a really, really small little jitter between the actual implementation of the scope and looking through the scope. That's really the only like frame rate drop that I've actually noticed. So I don't know if it's just me or if that day one patch didn't work for everyone or what. But for me,
who knows?
For me, it's been pretty.
I do think that those will. I'm sure of it. That will all get ironed out. You know.
Yeah, there's going to be another patch.
Looking forward to the Xbox One version. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm hoping. Well, you play? Yeah, so you're playing it on Xbox. I've got it on PC.
Yeah.
Morris, what are you? PS4?
I'm a Sony fanboy through and through. Okay, everything I own is Sony. So,
okay, cool. So, but between the three of us, like we've got it entirely covered. So. There you go. We will. If you give us some feedback on how it runs on the that's fine. Just if you just a one word Skype message just going shit or great, like that'll be enough. Like that's enough of a review for me. Like I love like 10-second reviews where they're like, this is a 10-second review of whatever, and the guy just comes and goes, it's crap, and walks away or something. I just love that.
We do want to do the thing on the site where we have like one guy writing the review and then everyone has a little opinion. We can just like put a little section in there. Matthew Day, awesome, and then Richard, this is fucking shit. You know, like
I hate this. Anyone who likes it is an idiot, and then we can get in an argument about it. It'll be great. Yeah, it's very fantastic.
A review in 24 words or less.
Oh, see, you know what? I'd like to do that. That would actually be really good fun. Like just
I'd like
10 word reviews.
I'd like to do
Don't buy this.
Honest trailers for all games that come out. That would be.
Honest trailers are good. I enjoy those videos. I don't know if you've seen them, Richard. Yeah, I think most people are aware of them, and they're so good. Although, still for me,
you should watch Terminator's one. It's a new one. It came out last week. You should see that.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
the best one for me is Super Happy Fun Time Medieval World, whatever it is. The Game of Thrones bad lip reading.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No, we have not. I've not seen it.
Oh my god, it's the best thing you will ever see. Okay, I will put a link in the description of the podcast because everyone has to see it. I will send you guys a link to it because it's amazing. Like it's one of the few things that I've you sit and you watch these things generally in the bad lip reading and they're pretty funny and you get a bit of a chuckle. I was legitimately belly laughing. Like I'm in my office trying to pretend I'm working while I'm actually watching YouTube videos, and then the next thing I'm pissing myself and everyone's like, well, that I don't think that report really looks that interesting. So yeah, I might have given the game away, but it is that good. It's just amazing.
Yeah, we'll just bleep that out while you were talking. Just bleep, 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 bleep.
There we
amazing. Go. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Perfect. All right, cool.
Another subject I wanted to touch on. Are you guys into the DC Universe comics at all, or not really?
Yeah, I like reading the DC stuff and the Marvel stuff. Kasha is more along the lines of the indie comics. So she likes the darker things, but superheroes I kind of have an idea of.
Awesome, because there's something for the Batman fans coming out soon. Batman Bad Blood. It's a DC original movie starring pretty much the whole Bat family. And
Yeah.
there's a deluxe edition that comes with a Nightwing figure. So that sounds pretty cool. Apparently, the
Yeah.
story features Batman going missing, and then they have to get like Nightwing in from Africa to like come look for Batman.
Where's Nightwing? Oh, is Nightwing in is Nightwing in Wakanda or whatever?
Yeah,
that
he's
place
like
is
in
called,
like
isn't he?
somewhere, some Batman of Africa, you know. But he's got like he's got like
Good
the
old
most
Nightwing.
hardcore batsuit ever made. I don't know why Africa needs it, but all right. So
High tech,
apparently-
man.
Yeah, apparently Batman's going to go missing, and then everyone's going to go like on a little adventure to look for him. And apparently there's a new villain as well. So yeah, that's something happening in February 2016. So I'm quite looking forward to that.
That's
does
quite
sound
nice. I've watched a couple of those animated shows. There was one with the whole Bat crew, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Bat fan.
And then they had the little Batman as well. What's that little shit's name? Is it Robin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The kid,
Yeah.
the really young.
Oh,
It's Batman's
Oh,
son,
I don't know.
actually.
is it
Batman's
actually
son.
Batman's son? Oh, okay.
Yeah, son of Batman. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is he? Well, I can't imagine that he's any good in a fight.
Um,
like unless you pick him up and
It-
hit someone with him.
Yeah,
But he's like, how old? Okay, how old is this kid?
I don't know what the exact age is though, but
No, but like
still-
teenager, or is he like a toddler?
No.
He's like, if you're getting your ass kicked by a toddler, it's upsetting. Like preteen, oh, that would be really depressing. Like imagine getting your ass handed to you by like an 11-year-old or something.
All right, on that subject, Chloe Grace Moretz from Kick-Ass, Hit Girl.
Yes.
I would be
she's-
okay with.
Yeah, she can kick your ass any day. I would
Dude,
volunteer
she
to have my ass
she
whipped by
was
that.
hardcore in that movie.
And then,
man.
all right,
I
can
loved her.
Can I make it so much worse for you?
Oh, well, okay, go.
All right, she is the new Little Mermaid.
What?
Wait, like Ariel, Little
Yes,
Mermaid,
yes, yes.
like under the sea, that one.
Yes, that one. Apparently, there's a live-action
What?
adaptation coming from a British writer called Richard Curtis, and he's penning the script and he's busy writing it right now as we speak. And it's going to
Just ruined my
be
Sunday.
I know. Thanks.
it's
That's
very
horrible.
It's very strange because the guy who's writing it actually the only thing he ever wrote was like Love Actually and About Time. You know those kind of uptight British romance movies with like Hugh Grant going ha
Things
ha
that you make you
ha.
want to vomit when you watch.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
Hashtag don't trust the British.
Yeah,
Ever.
basically something along those lines. But I don't know how they got to her for the Little Mermaid. I
Yeah, that's a weird casting choice. It's like, what was the last
Yeah.
thing you did? Oh, I stabbed people in the throat with two.
yeah.
But you know,
Little-
this
what's it,
could
knives?
actually be quite different. This could work out quite nicely if they don't make it PG.
Yeah,
If they make it
yeah,
an
yeah.
R-rated film.
Oh my god, could you imagine watching her just go fucking mental and murder everything in the sea? That would be
Yes.
hilarious.
'Cause, like I mean,
Like
look at
Sebastian the crab comes out, like, oh, no, no, and she's like, oh, come here, bitch, breaks his leg off and starts eating him.
No, what if Sebastian's also like?
That
What if
would
he's
be
like the
great.
fucking Maya Lurk or something, and he's like all badass and stuff, you know? Like what they did with the Jungle Book reboot. Did you guys see that trailer for the new Jungle Book?
No. No.
The new
Well, they
Jungle-
made it a bit dark.
Yes, it's completely revamped. It's like a dark universe now. Baloo is like a real bear, and like the tiger is fucking terrifying, and it's
Shere
like
Khan.
yeah, it's like really well done. The trailer even made me want to go
Okay.
watch it.
I'm going to have to check
You're
that
going to
out.
have to go check that out. I'm thinking maybe they're going to do The Little Mermaid along those lines, because that could work. I mean, look at the father alone, like King Neptune. Have you seen how ripped that guy is? It's like fucking 1,000 years old, and he's like Hulk Hogan there with his trident. Can you imagine that guy in a non-PG movie?
Hopefully not as much of a massive racist as Hulk Hogan, though. Because, you know, that was awkward.
With his
That
trident.
one's quite
Oh, dude, I know. Just like stab. Dude, you know, though, I will be very happy, though, if at the end of The Little Mermaid, she dies in an oil spill, and then you just see the BP executives all, like, standing around going, shit. Sorry about that. Like, oh, no, like the proper South Park style. Did you see that episode of South Park where they're like, sorry, and like the guy's like lying, he's like naked on a like bearskin rug. He's like the CEO of Shell or BP or whatever. He's like, oh, so sorry about that. I'll watch that. I'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, let's not get our hopes up too much for that ending.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I think that is probably a good place for us to end it off. It is getting on a bit. We've been going for a good solid hour.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't mind, we've unfortunately we're recording this one a little bit later than our usual time. So yeah, I think it's probably a good time for us to call it. But Richard, if you wouldn't mind, if you could give people some information about Dark Carnival website, URL, and all the good stuff, and then we can sign off.
Great stuff. All right, so Dark Carnival is www.darkcarnival.co.za. You can find us on Facebook. Just search for the Dark Carnival. On Twitter, you can follow us at Dark Carnival ZA. And just jump onto the website. The site's going live tomorrow, the revamp. Got some cool new stock coming. Get your Christmas goodies, buy your Christmas goodies now. We're also offering free delivery for the month of November, with the remaining month of November.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Very
all
nice.
purchases.
But don't buy a Jar Jar don't buy a Jar Jar Binks mask for your mother.
I'm going to maybe for the mother-in-law.
Oh yes.
Oh,
See, I
God,
don't have
that's
one of
good.
those, so I've never had to experience that level of being hated. Like
Yeah, I just have to
all
make
I have
sure
is
there's
my.
no one around here that can hear me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta keep it safe. Cool,
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Well, Richard, carry on.
There was something else that I wanted to mention. Geek Fest. Keep up to date. Geek Fest SA on Facebook, or geekfest.co.za for all information for the upcoming event. You can also sign up if you want to be a stall holder. You're welcome to sign up. There is a template on the Geek Fest Facebook page. Man, my brain is dead right now. It's been a long
Sunday.
weekend.
It's Sunday evening, man. I know that
It's
feeling.
Sunday. It's Sunday.
Yeah, unfortunately, I blinked and the weekend was over.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. I heard someone likes to wear a unicorn hat.
Oh, that would be me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I managed to bring a couple of those in. We had them at race.
Did you? Oh, brilliant! Oh, they're so awesome. I had to get mine in, from the UK as well.
Yeah.
Are they sort of okay? They're a bit, stinky, sweaty latex. After a while, isn't the best place to have your face buried. But yeah, they're pretty fantastic.
They certainly make the statement.
Oh yeah. Usually the statement is maybe back away because I'm not very well. Like I'm a bit unhinged. I've chosen to wear a unicorn mask. That says something about me.
I don't really particularly want to get into on air like why and what that thing is used for.
No, you don't.
So I'll be asking you that some other time. But
yeah, we can take that one offline or have a podcast after dark where we the origins of
Geek
my
Node After Dark. What a
Geek Node After Dark.
Oh,
the misadventures of Pikey's unicorn latex mask.
Oh my God, what a horrifying
That would be terrifying.
concept.
Right. Anyway, yes. So yeah, thanks very much, Richard. Really, really nice to chat to you, mate. And good luck with the new site, and I hope everything goes well. And I'm going to definitely try and get my ass up to Joburg May next year.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely want to be there.
Definitely,
It'll be fantastic.
Excellent.
Mr. Morris?
Thanks for your time.
It's an absolute pleasure, Mr. Morris. Anything you'd like to say in closing?
Jar Jar must die. Hashtag.
Okay, cool, excellent.
Go
Yeah.
check out
Okay,
Reddit.
cool.
There's an article about Jar Jar Binks possibly being a Jedi. Check that out.
No, if that ever happens, I will literally kill a man. Like,
Oh my God.
and it will
Actually a
not
very,
anyone
very
in particular.
interesting
Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna go read it. Oh no, I'm kind of terrified now.
Master Big.
I'm going to have a look now for it. I will share the link with you guys shortly.
Perfect. All right, great. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening.
Guys,
and,
have a good evening.
All right. same
Yes,
to
you
man.
too.
Cheerio.
Take care, Richard,
Cheers, man.
and we'll
Bye.
see you soon. Bye. Thank you for joining us once again in our weekly ramble through the gaming world, and hopefully we will see you again next week. Till then, take care.